This guy here is Billy, the new free avatar from Roblox. And everyone already loves him. And that's why in today's video, I'm going to create Billy's Brookhaven with new constructions, many changes to the Brookhaven map, and with a bunch of different villas. So if you also like Billy, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel in less than 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's get started. And folks, creating Billy's map is going to be a bit more difficult than usual, because if you search for Billy here in Roblox Studio, you'll find few options. Look, there's almost nothing for us to use. But if we analyze Billy carefully, you'll notice something very interesting about him. He's the only Roblox avatar that's 2D. So, in order for Brookhaven to look like Billy's Brookhaven, I'm going to have to search here in Roblox Studio for 2D objects. And now we have a lot of items to create BILLYHAVEN. But now, getting back to Billy, I'm going to change the lobby here to make it look just like him. As a standard, I'm going to delete this font that's all destroyed, and also all these lights and this bunch of objects around here, because I don't want anything to hinder us from building our beautiful BILLYHAVEN around here. Okay, now that everything's clean, I'm going to take this Billy that we placed earlier and put it right here in the middle, because it will serve as a statue for our lobby. I'm going to make it a bit bigger here. Nice! Yeah, I think the size of Billy is great like this, but something is still missing to make it look better. That's why I'm going to put this statue base to make it even cooler. I'm going to increase the size, and now just fit it here on the Brookhaven floor to make it look nice. And now I'm going to paint our Billy statue in golden color to make it look like it's made of gold. I'm going to change the floor to make it yellow, just like our Billy. And I'm going to paint these white blocks on the floor in gray to also match our statue. And to complete Billy's lobby, I'm going to add some text. I'll write Billy here in the middle and make this text much bigger. Now just place our newest sign here behind it to be right here in the lobby. Underneath the sign, I'm also going to add some Billy morphs in case we want to transform into Billy in Brookhaven. I like how our lobby is turning out, but there's still something very important that we need to change here. I'm going to delete these 2 trees here because they really don't match our BILLYHAVEN. And now I'm going to put these 2D trees because these ones do look like Billy. Now we duplicate the tree and place another one right in this spot. One thing we can also change here is the sky, and I've already found the perfect sky to put here in our Brookhaven. Furthermore, I'm going to add a 2D sun, and wow, look at the size of this. Let's make it a bit smaller, and let's also put some 2D clouds here. Enlarge the size. Now just place it next to our sun like this. I'm going to duplicate this cloud here because I want there to be 2 layers of 2D for a nice depth effect. And look how cool. From the front, it looks really nice, but from the side, it looks completely strange because that's how 2D things work. I think we can increase the size of all this here and move it a bit further from Brookhaven, like near those mountains. For example, I'm going to add some more clouds because I want our sky to be really filled with these 2D clouds. Well, the lobby and the sky are already done, so we can start adding some houses to have a nice neighborhood in our BILLYHAVEN. And I found a house here that's perfect for this. It's that classic noob house, but in 2D. So let's make it a bit bigger like this and move it a bit forward. And look how cool, because the house is 2D. I can just duplicate it to have several houses one after the other without many space problems. I'm going to add a few more of these houses right here, but I'll make them a different size so they don't look the same. I think this looks good this way. Duplicate and place several of these houses for the villas to live in. And look how interesting. I found a 2D Minecraft terrain here, and we can use this as a mountain. So I'm going to make it a bit bigger. And now I'm going to place it here in the back. I might even duplicate it so we have a slightly bigger mountain too. I'm just going to place it a bit lower like this to make it different. And look, this is turning out much better than we expected, isn't it? And how cool is this? I found another 2D house to put here in our BILLYHAVEN. I'm going to make it a bit bigger and place it right here along with some other houses. And I'll add one more of these up here because I want there to be different houses right next to each other. Where the Brookhaven mansion is, I'm going to delete all this terrain and put a 2D mansion, which is exactly this one. Man, this is nothing more than a picture of a mansion, but it's still 2D, so it will work. Like the video and subscribe if you like ducks. Okay, now I think our villas already have enough houses, so it's time to add other types of Billy here in Brookhaven. Okay, now I'm going to come to the Brookhaven police station and put a Billy in here, which is this one. I'm going to paint this Billy in blue, as if he were wearing a police uniform. Now we're going to Roblox Studio and put a police beret on Billy's head. Of course, I'm going to adjust this a bit and also put a police dog next to our Billy. And look how cool, I can modify this dog, which means I can make it 2D. Haha, look, it's bizarre. The dog is literally in 2 dimensions. But I think I prefer to leave it like this because it's much funnier. Just out of curiosity, could I do the same thing with Skibbity? Well, at least with the toilet, I can. Well, let's place a few more villas scattered around Brookhaven because this place is too empty and we need more population. And the cool thing is that we can paint the bills any color. So for example, I'll paint this one green, this one pink, this one yellow. I don't know why, but this purple Billy looks like he wants to open a pizzeria. Okay, I found something cool and creepy at the same time. Basically, it's Billy's grave, so I'm going to put it here in our Brookhaven cemetery. I'm going to add a few more graves here because the city is made up of Billys, so it makes sense to have several of them here. Inside the Brookhaven market, I'm also going to put a Billy at the cashier, a Billy here doing some shopping, and a child Billy right here. And what is this? Basically, the child Billy is a colossal titan. Okay, much better like this. Father Billy, Mother Billy, and Billy Jr. That gigantic child Billy gave me an idea. I'm going to use this other one that's sitting as if it were a big statue of our BILLYHAVEN. Enlarge its size significantly here and place it sitting on top of the mountain. It almost looks like he's in his underwear. Because he's the same color as this part of the ground. Look, I found a house here that's Billy's house, so it must be his actual house. I'll make it bigger, and now I'll place it right here. I'll duplicate this house here and change the size to make it different. Okay, I'm only going to leave 2 of these houses because there are already many houses on the other side. I'll add one more sign, just saying Billy this time, to place it above these Brookhaven shops. Let's put a few more different villas that I found in Roblox Studio. And now it's time to enter our BILLYHAVEN and see if everything is working as it should. Guys, I'm already inside BILLYHAVEN, and remember, if you want to play with me, just follow me on Roblox with the profile that's shown on the screen. Well, guys, going back to our map, as you can see, I've made a lot of changes here in our Brookhaven to turn it into BILLYHAVEN. Well, basically, the first thing I noticed is that our statue really got completely broken. Look what happened to its base. Bro, it shattered. Well, guys, one of the first interesting things here is basically the morphs. I'm already Billy, so I'm not going to use any morphs. Well, coming over here, we have William Afton Billy, the man behind the stick, I don't know. And coming over here, we have our police station, and bro, our 2D dog unfortunately turned out a bit strange, even stranger than usual. But at least the rest here looks very cool. Our police Billy looks really awesome, and our, I don't know, skibbity toilet police looks even weirder. Well, one thing I didn't tell you that I put in was basically that thing there. And bro, its name was Billy in Roblox Studio. But man, I'm almost sure this is a noob. Coming over here, we're going to see our robotic Billy, which I found here. It's Billy V2. I don't know if it really exists in Roblox, but I found it and thought it was very cool. Do you walk, my child? Coming over here, we're going to see our Billy cemetery. And there's even a sad Billy here. Bro, he was crying for someone who unfortunately is already gone. Okay, something I really liked about our BILLYHAVEN is this neighborhood I created here. I placed several houses of different sizes to make it varied, as well as those different houses up there. And I think all of the scenery looks much better than the rest of our Brookhaven. The only weird thing here is this mansion, but even so, it turned out really cool. And guys, that's how our BILLYHAVEN turned out. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And watch this other video that's on the screen. I'm sure you'll like it as much as this one. So, thank you very much to everyone who watched the video to the end, and see you in the next video. Bye!